Hello and welcome, ni hao, to China. Round 3 of the season, and we're here at the Shanghai International Circuit. We're back in China after, I would say, about a year in real time away from this circuit. We're going to hear a damp Shanghai circuit, but back with me this evening after a big break he's had. He's had a good little break. He's Bram Nillison. Bram, welcome to China.
Thank you.
We're here in the industrial capital of the world. You're back. You don't really have much knowledge about the grid as such. You haven't, been here this season yet. But what can we expect from China as a whole? You didn't have a good race last night. So take us through what the drivers need to do tonight.
Yeah, China's definitely not one of my favorite tracks. It's a tricky track to hook up with some very different corners and complexes. I'm expecting a good race and the pad drivers to be a bit quicker than they usually are.
Yes, I do have to touch upon the removal of 2 of the Tier 2 drivers, Fresh and Artem. Due to circumstances, they have been removed from the STB Racing League. They won't be racing anymore in Tier 2. So hopefully, Bram, we can have a good race here tonight. It is unfortunate, but due to circumstances, they have been removed from the league. Talking as well, we are praying still for the people of Ukraine in the conflict. Obviously, STB do stand with Ukraine. Any comments on that, Bram? You haven't been with me, so any comments on that and that?
Yeah, I wish the people of Ukraine very best. It's of course terrible situation over there, and we'll do the best we can to provide them with some good races here.
Yes, so the session has started off on intermediate conditions, so the drivers have had to navigate around, but it's now dry, so we're going to see who's going to get it. RWB has got a qualifying ban for blocking scudery qualifying in Saudi Arabia. Really clamping down, Bram, on the blocking qualifying. What's your comments on that?
So good additional rule. I think it's the way it should be, and it's a good for blocking.
Yes, and Jehan?
Xian, no.
Yeah, he's just got qualifying ban for the collision at the first corner. He caused a big crash. And Sky 50 dead, sorry, has spun off the circuit here in qualifying.
On his outlap. It's not dry just yet.
Not good.
And Sky 50 dead. Found out the hard way.
Yeah, Sky 50 dead, one of the Alpine replacements here. The other one is PNF1 Moses. We are missing a few drivers here tonight, Bram, so hopefully it should calm things down a little bit in terms of crashes. There's been a lot of collisions in the Bahrain and Saudi races, so I'm praying that we can have a nice clean race here in China.
Well, let's have a look. The first few drivers are going to be starting their qualifying laps on dry
Manuel's
tires.
on a lap then. I think Manuel will be the first guy to set a lap on dry to take us through, Bram. Let's see what he's going to do here.
He's 2 seconds up in the first sector, but he's on a 2:16, so that doesn't say much. It doesn't seem like the track's fully dry yet, as we have seen with the spinners on the outlaps as well. It seems just a bit of dampness is still on the track, so I think he's not made the right strategy choice by going on mediums already. I think he should have gone on softs, and if he wanted to go on mediums, should have gone a bit later when the track is fully dry, but he's struggling to get the power down. He's having oversteer moments left, right and center. Now through the sweeping turn, I don't even know which turn it is. A slingshot corner onto the straight.
The right-hander.
The right-hander. Into the hairpin he goes.
One thing, Bram, sorry, while we watch Manuel finish that, one thing I wanted to talk about. You said that Manuel should have opted for softs, but surely the mediums are a better race tyre.
Yeah, definitely, but I think he should have gone on softs, tried to invalidate this, and he's done a 35.2. That's way off the pace.
Yeah, that's like...
So the track's...
That's like 5 seconds down on P1 last night, so that's not a good
Yeah.
run from him. Salvador's on lap then.
Yeah, so the softs in drying conditions, they just have a lot more grip.
Yeah.
And that's why I think he should have gone on softs, because now you're not getting the best out of your mediums. And you have to go on softs later. If he went on softs, he could have chosen to invalidate his laps, get some experience on a dry track, and go on mediums as late as possible.
Yeah. Sector 1 yellow. Anyone crashed in there? I'm just watching Salvador finish his lap.
Through the final corner he goes.
I think this is going to be provisional pole position.
This is 32-1.
32-1.
That's better.
So Manuel really off the pace here. I think Manuel, because he was the first driver to set a lap for him.
Yeah.
Obviously he still had that a lot of damp, as you said, from on the track. So it's been difficult for him to set a lap here.
Cochran's on mediums as well.
Oliveira's on mediums as well, so let's keep an eye on him. Oh, skidding round the long left-hander. What you got to do for strategy, Bram, here? Because a lot of these corners you can spin at.
Yes, for strategy or spin. What do you mean?
Just for overall grip and performance, really.
Yeah, so just make your car stable. That's all you have to do. It's a bit of a compromise at this track, a bit more than at your usual circuits, because if you make the car stable enough through the corners, you will struggle in the race with understeer and those kinds of problems. If you do make it turn a bit more, you will struggle with the traction. So you will struggle in the race either way. That's one of the reasons I don't like this track either. It's always a pain to get through the whole race.
Well then, let's see. Oliveira then on a set of mediums.
And he's off the track.
Final corner, he's gone a bit wide.
Ooh. He's managed to not invalidate, and that says 32.6. That's a bit of a better lap time. P2 provisionally.
It was decent. Berserker goes P3, 133 dead. So I think again, like yesterday, because we haven't been to this track much, Bram, I think the gaps are going to be quite widespread. There's quite a big performance difference, I think, between these drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Some may have done China loads, some have maybe not even touched the track, as Berserker nearly picks up a straight quali ban there for blocking him. Oliveira off the line. Dilemma then, let's see if he's going to get in the 31s.
I think he will.
At the moment, Bram.
Yes, Cochran. Good lap time on those mediums, that's what you like to see. And the track is definitely fully dry now.
Yeah. I think the driver that's going to set the lap last is going to have the best opportunity here.
So Dilemma is 7 seconds
Dilemma.
down on his time. That's not enough. That is not enough.
Down.
Up, sorry.
And DRS is enabled for the Alpha Tauri. It's quite weird seeing Dilemma in an Alpha Tauri. We was used to having him in the McLaren last season.
Yep. Ooh, and 50 dead.
50 dead. Here we go then. So this is going to be crucial. That's a great lap actually.
Exactly. That's a good lap time. Provisional pole by 6/10. Ooh, and Dilemma hits the yellow curb on the inside of the final corner.
Is it going to be pole position?
Ooh, and he just misses out.
131.5 for Dilemma.
But everyone's...
Manuela span out of quali. That's not good for him. Right, Rockery, 3.2 seconds up in the first sector. Already got to commit through the second. Ooh.
It's going to be close once again. I think he might get it.
He's on par with Dilemma. He's on par with Dilemma, Bram.
Yep. I think he might get it.
Capitan Bag.
He's had a great run through the slingshot. Capitan Bag puts it in P3. That's good.
Watch out for Trolley as well. He's also on a lap. And who's that Red Bull cutting across the corner? That's Salvador.
Rockery then around the final corner, crucial to not invalidate. He almost does, but then again.
Is it going to be pole position in China? Yes, it is. 131.2.
But Trolley's on the lap as well. He might
that's on par
spoil the party.
That's on par with the That's on par. Who's that? Sorry, Trolley.
Yes.
Yeah, that's on par. That 131.2 with, I think, pole position in tier 1
No,
last night.
tier 1 was 30.6.
Yeah, but P2, I mean.
No.
And Trolley does a 133 dead. That's a bad lap there from Mercedes.
Ian Mo is on a lap as well.
He's also on par. Let's see.
It's a good run for the final corner, but he gets a bit of oversteer on that yellow curb, and it's not going to be pole. It's going to be P5. 4, yeah, sorry.
P4. Yeah,
Salvador's
P4,
on a lap as well. He's a 10th
131.8.
up through the first sector.
He's on a lap. That's interesting.
And this is first lap
He,
on these tires.
I'm sure it was Salvador that cut across the pits. Cut across the track, sorry.
The flag has fallen, so I think only Salvador is going to be able to improve on his lap time here.
You might be able to get a top 5. It's a crucial qualifying for both Oliveira and Crooken, and Basu as well. All starting on mediums. Salvador down the straight there. Let's see what he's going to do. Is it going to be a potential top 5 start for the Spaniard?
It's crucial to keep it valid through the final corner as well. He gets a very good run through the hairpin. That's a nice line he took there. But not committed through the final corner. And it's P4.
P4, so it's all Spanish. Second row here in China. He'll go P4. Capitan Bag needs to retire from the session. Trolley needs to get out of the way. But Kian Michael's not on a lap, so it's all good. Yeah, Bram, I mean, you know what? That was an exciting session. We don't sound it. We are a bit tired this evening, Bram.
Yeah.
We are a bit tired.
That's
so that
true.
That can be our excuse. But it's a good qualifying session. I mean, I'm knackered, to be fair. But,
yeah, it was alright. Wet to dry as well.
Yeah, great qualifying. Rockery is on pole position here. He was not happy at Saudi Arabia. He was involved in a lot of collisions. I'm kind of scared for RWB, to be fair, because, yeah. But, yeah. Just great. Wow. Great stuff.
It's going to be interesting to see RWB carve his way through the pack.
Yeah. He is the current championship leader. So, I believe by, I think 25 points maybe, I think. He obviously got to take, Nicky obviously retired in Saudi Arabia. But Rockery is your pole man here in China. Great race for him. He could really get himself back up into contention this race if he can get a good result. Second, Sky 50 dead. Third, Dilemma. Fourth, Salvador. This is a very weird grid from what we're used to, Bram. Fifth, Kian Mog. Sixth, Capitan Bag. Seventh, Oliveira. Eighth, Basu. Ninth, Crooken. 10th, RPR Manuel. Those 4 drivers, watch out for them. 11th, Trolley. 12th, Berserker. 13th, Moses. 14th, RWB. And 15th is Jihan. That is your grid then, Bram, for the Chinese Grand Prix. We're back in China for a good year. And
hopefully
leagues are using Shanghai. It's just great to be back. I was telling this to Matt yesterday in the commentary, Bram. Obviously, we had that big glitch last time in China where we had safety car
after safety car
consistently. After safety
I remember
car, that glitch. We had to rerun it. So yeah. But
and looks like dry conditions in the race here.
Yeah. So we do have a slightly smaller lobby this evening, Bram. Here in Tier 2, but I don't think the drivers will be too mad about that because we're still going to have some great racing. I think strategy is going to prove to be a big factor in this race, especially for Oliveira, Basu, Crooken and Manuel. They're going to really, if they have a clean start, they're going to really benefit from starting on those mediums inside the top 10. And then you've got Trolley, Berserker, Moses, RWB and Jihan all going to be on fresh tyres, so that could prove to be good as well. This is a little bit like Spain and Mexico, where I think starting on mediums
It's the way to go.
Or yeah, starting on mediums is the optimal strat, as you like to say it. But
Definitely.
yeah, here we go then. So we start in the formation lap here in China. I don't think many of these drivers have probably done a single race trim around this track. A lot of drivers do like to practice on time trial. I don't know whether these drivers would have done a race trim around this circuit. But Bram, based off of yesterday in your practice, what is important to ensure that you have a good race here in Shanghai?
Yeah, first of all, don't get hit. That's important. Didn't happen yesterday for me. I got a good start, good safety car restart as well, and then good parts out the way, but that's the way it goes. It's China anyway, not very good at the track. Don't spin as well, it's important. Spinning loses you a lot of time. And no, but for real, just keep it clean. ERS is hard to conserve on this track, so making moves in the DRS zone, especially for RWB, is gonna be important. Not burning up that ERS in the beginning of the first stint, and then making your strategy work is important. There's lots of different strategies you can do at China, and depending on safety cars, will be how effective they are.
Yeah, I was watching Kian, obviously in the Haas. Quite controversial circumstances in real life regarding Haas at the moment.
Yep.
But you know what, Matt? I keep calling you Max. I'm so used to commentating with Matt. Bram, sorry. What I want to say about Haas is there could well be a Brazilian on the grid this season, and I'm here for that front row seat.
Yes.
So then, Kian Mogg. I'm actually rooting for Kian Mogg. You know what, Bram? I'm going to say Kian Mogg's going to win this race. Bram, who's going to win?
Oliveira. He's on the mediums.
Okay,
And I've said it a lot of times, but I'm gonna say it again today. Podium for Crookhorn inbound. I can feel it coming.
Here we go, Crookhorn. Medium compound tyres as well, so watch out for him. So we've had a few collisions this season, Bram. Hopefully we can get off to a good start here in China. No major crashes here. Hopefully, fingers are crossed for these drivers. Bram, you're saying Oliveira, I'm saying Kian Mogg. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? We're gonna find out in 28 laps time here in China.
China.
2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights here for round 3 of Tier 2 Chinese Grand Prix lights, and away they go. Bad start there from 60 then again. That's a poor start from him, but he's been able to defend from Dilemma. It's Rockery P1, second to Sky 50 dead. Dilemma.
And there's spinners at the back. Crookhorn's been touched. Same goes for Basso and Berserker.
There's been a crash down at the back there. What did you see, Bram? Was there any contact?
Yeah, Crookhorn got hit up the rear going into turn 1. Someone went
into
too deep.
Going on. We've got Kian Mogg up the inside of F1X Dilemma.
Some wheel barging.
In there. That's a great start there for Kian Mogg. He's already up into podium places. I told you he was going to have good start. And Dilemma's had to get onto the curb there. That's not good for him. But he's into P5, and Capitan Bag's going to try and capitalise on that mistake from the Spaniard. But yeah, decent start as he's locked up, and Oliveira now is going to be on the back of the Williams as they come through the final sector. And there's been a spinner. That's Moses. But a great start from RWB, already up into P8. Bram, what can you see down at the back there?
Yeah, it's a good start from him. He's chosen to go on the mediums, and it's been a very good choice with all the hard runners around him. Fantastic start. P15 to P8. Incredible. And now he's really in a position to capitalize in this race.
Definitely. Just seeing, we got Berserker trying to way past Basil. Yeah, it's not been a bad start. Disappointing there from Moises. He's down to P15, so hopefully he can try and catch back up a bit and see. But yeah, Bram, I mean, this has been the cleanest race of the season. So I'm here for it, front row seat as Jihan. There's been a collision. Okay, well that was great stuff. Basu has been taken off the circuit there. He's down to P14. Not been a good start for the PNF1 guys. So
Yep.
let's hope they have a good race. But the important thing now, Bram, is Guy 50 Dead needs to keep in that DRS of Rockery. That is going to be the crucial element for this race.
And Trolley seems to be struggling. He's losing a lot of time to RWB ahead. 1.7 seconds.
Hards though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's not the best. It's not the best tyre to start on, really.
Nah.
But then again, it's not good to have it in the second stint
Either. It's just not a very good tyre.
So it's just not good. But here we go then. So I think he dead 7 tenths behind Rockery. It's been a very calm start to this race, as we're going to have not so much calm, as RWB is going to be in the slipstream with Oliveira. And Captain Badge trying to capitalise. See what I did there?
Yes.
Dilemma's mistake as they come through the right-hander, but it's still, you know, single file as they come through the hairpin.
Trolley's gone in deep though in the hairpin. Manuel should be able to go for a move into turn 1 if he lines up this final corner, which he does not.
Bram, I thought that you said that Crooker was going to get podium tonight.
Yeah, but he got hit in turn 1. He's still gonna though.
It's not good enough, Bram. It's not good enough. You jinxed him.
He's still gonna.
You commentator cursed him, so I'm not having it.
Nah, it's gonna happen. Watch it.
Right,
And
here we go. Well,
I
Trolley
commentate
there,
curse
he's
him
gonna
every
defend.
week. I say that he's gonna get a podium every week. No difference.
But he's keeping with Manuel.
Yeah, but
So,
they're stuck behind Trolley, who's losing a second a lap.
He needs to try and use his DRS to try and get past. So it's going to be crucial this lap, but it's also going to be crucial for Sky 50 Dead.
And
All the way from Mexico.
the sauce are starting to fall off already. You can see that by the gap between Capitan Bag and Oliveira. Ever decreasing.
Right then, here we go. Sky 50 Dead. Let's see if we can get that slipstream. All about slipstream, slipstream, slipstream. Oliveira's going to have the DRS on Capitan Bag. Or Capitan Bag's going to have the DRS on Dilemma.
Oliveira has some
Oliveira,
great
he's
straight
gonna go
line
for the
speed.
move. Oliveira, is he going to go for the move into the hairpin? Well, Capitan Bag's going to go up the inside of Dilemma. Oh, that was close for comfort there. He's gone a bit deep, and Oliveira's now going to be on him. But they have to yield and keep in position.
Oh, and
Bag's had a
Capitan
bad
Bag.
final corner. Yeah, he's had a bad final corner now. Oliveira's going to come down the straight. The DRS overtake mode activated, and he passed the Williams. That's a crucial move there for the Brazilian.
Great
You know
racing.
What, Bram? You know what? Don't count out Oliveira. You know what? Yeah, you had a good little prediction there.
Yeah, great racing from him.
And now
And now
RWB's around the outside of the Williams.
he's gonna go
as
for a
they come
switchback, which is not gonna work. Or is it? Oh, fantastic move. They're still side by side though. And I think RWB is
through. This
boxed
is actually
in.
very good. They're still giving each other space. There was a bit of wheel banging, but there was some good space left there. Great racer from Tier 2. They've definitely listened to the stewards this week, from what I can see.
And Trolley's still keeping the medium runners behind. Impressive stuff from him here.
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, those hards will be good in a few laps, I think, when the sauce run out. But talking of good, RWB is getting impatient now behind Capitan Bag.
And he's lining up a switchback. And this is gonna be close. And he has to back out of that.
Yeah, this could be an easy move, I think, down the straight. Here are DRS. Don't even need to use overtake mode. Here we go, down the straight. Capitan Bag's using all of his ERS.
But RWB
there,
has
yeah, he's
got the inside. And it's P7 for
Right move.
RWB.
And Trolley's made a mistake into the hairpin. He's lost 2 positions.
No, he just
He's
didn't
lost
have
2 positions
DRS,
from
I
this
think.
Grand Prix. And Kian Mogg is in the pit lane. So Kian Mogg,
He's going for an
this
undercut.
is an early pit stop for the Haas driver.
Good strategy decision. Very, very good strategy choice. I think he's gonna get out in the lead if he nails this out lap, because those sauce are gonna be falling off the cliff.
Okay, that's interesting. He's gone onto a set of mediums. I don't think they're going to go to the end of the race.
No, he's gonna go for a 2-stop.
Interesting stuff. Oliveira then on the back of Dilemma. I'm really rooting for Oliveira. Really rooting for him. But Kian Moore, don't count him out. I did say he was going to win. So who knows? That strategy might be good. I don't know.
If it's safe to.
Oh, sorry. There's some action going on here as Trolleys versing Basu, and Basu's got the move done. Trolleys losing positions left, right, centre here in China.
And my controller went off. As Oliveira's going to get past Dilemma.
Go. Come on, get that move done. Side by side down the straight. Dilemma's going to use all of his ERS.
But Oliveira's got the DRS.
Falls to the right hand side of the track.
Dilemma breaks late and turns in aggressively. And they're off the track.
Yeah, that was going to be inevitable there. Yeah,
but Oliveira.
We know Dilemma as RWB's through.
Ah, that's unfortunate there.
Yeah, I think that
50 deads in the pits as well.
I think they just drove into each other there, Bram. I don't think
yeah.
there was any. I don't know. They just drove into each other there. But now Oliveira needs to get past RWB. This could be a crucial move. He needs to try and stay with the AlphaTauri. But we do know RWB is the fastest driver in this lobby tonight, so that might be difficult. As Crooker now is trying to size up a move on RPR Manuel. This is going to be crucial as well, Bram.
Definitely. And it's been looking up.
That crucial.
Yes.
Crucial. I love that word. It's a great word, isn't it, Bram?
Definitely. Yeah, it's a fantastic word.
I'm actually really enjoying this racing. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too. It's been a good race so far. Some good racing action. And interesting strategy choices. But Keen Mo has got out of the pits behind 50 dead by quite some margin, so I think he's made a mistake on his ad lap.
Yeah, and Oliveira's really struggling. I think he's on a set of worn mediums.
Yeah, that's true, and RWB is not.
But RWB could actually get slowed down now by Salvador, so watch out for this. No, he's not. Salvador's in the box. Salvador is boxing in this Grand Prix, and Oliveira now is going to have a gap. Let's see if we get down to 5 tenths. It is down to 5 tenths the gap. Salvador's in the box then. We set hards for the Red Bull. Dilemma's in the box. Let's see what tyres he's going to go on. It's a set of mediums for Dilemma. So very different strategies here in China. Capitan Bag on a set of hards. Interesting stuff. Very mixed strategies here. I like it a lot. There's some action going on. We've got Berserker and Gian. We've got all the hard runners now really getting feisty in this Grand Prix. Trolley. Bram, are you there?
Yep.
You're disconnected. Yeah, you're there. Okay. Yeah, Berserker and Gian going side by side, but Trolley now up in a P7. But do watch out for him. He could well be on the back as Crooker now is battling with Basul and Manuel. So this is going to be crucial. As Basu, here we go. Basul, that was not a good move because now Manuel's going to have the DRS down the straight. That was not clever at all from the Alfa Romeo, but he's got that.
I think Manuel did that on purpose. I think Manuel let him pass.
Oliveira's going to have the DRS again down the straight. Gap's going to come down to 6 tenths of a second, down to 5.
And Manuel and Basso are gonna go side by side. Manuel tries to go for the
Here we go! Oh, he's on the grass! Manuel's on the grass! That was nearly
and there is contact, and Crooker
that was nearly him
right
out the
past.
race there. That was crazy. I can't even speak on that, speechless about what happened there. Manuel, God, that's a bit of a track extend there, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's gonna have the DRS on Crooker. That was a great corner cut there from Bingy, and oh, that was a bit of lag. But yeah, Bram, I don't know. That was scary.
Yeah.
Rockery's
I
box.
don't know why he did that.
Medium.
The Manuel just went for a dummy.
Went on the grass.
Went on the grass.
I don't think we'd be laughing though, Bram, if there was contact. I mean, it would have helped Crooker, but it wouldn't have been good for the actual race itself. So
no.
It's good that his He's kept that on the track there. Here we go then. Oliveira really trying to keep in that DRS of RWB. Looks to be struggling in that middle sector, Bram.
Yep.
Any other comments or just yet?
Yeah. Yeah, just yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Manuel then's in P5. Don't worry, Bram. I'm the one that talks nonsense on the stream. You don't have to. It's not your responsibility. Berserker then round the long right hander. He's going to come in the slipstream now. Trolley's I don't know. He's just he's had a shit race.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much pace.
He's been slow.
He doesn't have the DRS either.
Oh, that's close to contact. He dives down the inside.
And Trolley's going to defend. Oh.
Aggressive defending, and that was
Trolley's
always going to
back.
happen.
They've made contact there. Yeah. They've both just turned into each other there.
Yeah, I think that's on Berserker though.
Again.
I think that's on Berserker. He just hit him up the rear tire when Trolley already was past. He should have given him the space. Basso seems to have good pace though. He's pulling away from Crooken and Manuel.
Yellow flag somewhere. I don't know what's that for. Wasn't Rockery leading the race?
Yeah, but he's pitted for mediums.
Oh, he's gone really long. Okay.
And the undercut has worked out for 50 dead. He's 3 seconds ahead of Rockery. That's a big margin.
Yeah, but Rockery's really going to catch now because, guys, yeah, 50 dead's really losing time here. It's a sector 3 yellow. Yeah, he's really losing time. He's lost nearly a second through that middle sector.
That's true because he's behind Berserker.
And there's a spinner. It's Capitan Bag and Dilemma. They've had contact.
That's his weekly spin. Ticked off for Dilemma.
No, looks like there was contact there, but Manuel's got the move done on Crooken. And I think Oliveira is going to be close. Well, in a bit at DRS. He's really struggling to keep with RWB here, Bram. And Crooken's round the outside, Bram, of the first corner. Here we go. All the way around the outside.
Doesn't manage to make the move though.
Twat.
And they're just losing time to Basso. They're letting Basso run away with it here. And as you said, Oliveira is struggling to keep up with RWB, and there's a retirement. Dilemma has given up on this race early.
Yeah, there was either contact we spun on a curb, but Rockery is really on the pace now with Berserker.
And it seems to get a bit cloudier here, Marty.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that. Here we go, Rockery. And he's up in a P9. You're not having a good night, are you, with your controller as Crooken picks up a penalty? Yeah, Oliveira then out of the DRS, Bram. So, as Kian is through on Berserker down the straight. Have that DRS.
My Xbox connection cuts out. So, tell me about it. Oh, it's really cloudy now. It's gonna rain, I think. Man, it's really cloudy. It's definitely gonna rain.
Berserker's name.
And that's why all the soft guys went on mediums. If it doesn't rain, I'm gonna sound really stupid. And Oliveira spat! He's out of contention for the win here. He's hit the wall on his front wing. He span on traction. His tires are gonna be way too warm now.
So RWB is now, and he span again.
Yeah. that's how
Oh,
what
he nearly
happened.
collided the Alpine. He nearly collided with the Alpine there.
Luckily he ghosted.
Was there damage?
No, he just spun.
Okay.
On traction.
Oh. Wow, RWB, that's... Yeah, that's great stuff. Yeah, great. Oliveira span again. No.
Yeah, that's what happens once you spin. You turn into the ultimate fidget spinner.
Sorry, Capitan Bag versus Oliveira. Capitan Bag. Yeah, he's got the move done.
And it's very dark now, Maldi. It's gonna rain, I think. It's not gonna be long until it starts.
Has Oliveira got a broken front wing? Because maybe he can try and wait for the rain to come. I don't know. Otherwise, his race is completely.
He hit the wall He hit the wall when he spun, but very low speed, so he might have intact front wing still. And there's another spinner, Berserker span at the. You know which corner.
What's going on tonight? I was just spinning.
Yeah, and Oliveira's front wing's definitely broken because he's pitting.
That's so unfortunate. I'm fuming now.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. And he's gone on to hard, so I don't think it's gonna rain, Mali. Otherwise, he would have gone on to soft.
Well, Rockery is showing some good pace here on the back of Moises. So he's on a set of hards, as I think Berserker might be retiring from this race. Yeah, he's out. He took a 5-second penalty for speed in the pits. That's a bad race for him here in China.
Yeah, risk to forget.
But forgetting, Rockery needs to forget about crashing, forget about losing pace, forget about being a shit driver, and get past Moses, because now he's got 1.2 seconds to Sky 50 days, which is not good. And he gets that move done. See, I'm such a good commentator. Rockery up in a P7, that's a great move. Next up is the Alpine.
And everyone's in the... No, not everyone.
And Crooken! Crooken is into P3. He's got that move done on Manuel. Manuel then, let's see what tyres he's going to go on. Maybe a set of mediums, but as you said, Bram, the track is looking quite dark now.
Yeah, but I think it's not going to rain because of the tyre choice by Oliveira. Same goes for Manuel, they're going on hards. So that indicates that if there's going to be rain, it's going to be at the very, very end of the race.
Oh, that's a bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Right then, Rockery's got some decent pace, I'll tell you that for free. I think he's definitely on for a podium here tonight, Bram.
Same goes for Basso, he's doing really well for himself. He's pulled away 4 seconds from Crooken.
I'll tell you something, Bram, right? This race has actually been a pretty clean race. There's been a few here and there. It's been very good tonight. And the sun is now coming back out.
Yeah, so it's probably not gonna rain.
Well, that's not very realistic, is it?
Well, I don't know, I've never been to China.
Oh, but Gian, here we go, on a set of hard compound tyres. Where has he come from?
Let's see if Crooken can go for a move.
Where's he come from, Bram? Because has he boxed?
He's got a good run.
He hasn't boxed yet, Bram. Gian hasn't boxed yet. What's going on? Where's he come from? He's come out of nowhere.
Yeah, his hards are starting to come into play. Those mediums are starting to drop off a little bit. And this is gonna enable 50 Dead and Rockery to catch up a bit more. Moises as well, he's been going, minding his business quietly. He's up into P7 already.
He's had a quiet race, but I think having a quiet race is better in the long run.
Definitely.
Keeping out of trouble. I mean, Trolley's had a shocker. I don't know what he's been doing tonight, but...
We could do with a safety car here, just to spice things up.
Yeah, it's a bit dull here tonight.
Ooh, as I say that, no. It's a retirement in the pits, so that's not going to be a safety car.
Oliveira's retired from the race, so but Rockery now really catching Sky 50 Dead and Crook, and Crook is really struggling on those mediums, Bram.
Yeah, Crooken's not had the best of race paces. Wow, that's not really a word. Chris has not had very good race pace, that's what I was looking for.
The best of race paces.
And he's now getting overtaken left, right and center on those old mediums. I think it might be time to box.
This lap?
He's not going for it this lap.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Basso has though. Basso's boxed.
Basso's in the box then. What's going on here?
Well, he's on medium, so he had to box still.
Okay.
He's gone on to hards.
Well, let's see. As Trolley is trying to get himself past Manuel here. Oh, no, sorry, he's actually lost the position to Manuel. He's down to P11.
And Rockery seems to have a lot more grip than Crooken at this point in the race. He's getting very close to him in the middle sector. He might be able to go for a move before the DRS zone.
He's got to be careful though, because he can't lose too much time stuck behind the house.
That's true.
But Sky 50 Dead then, on the back of Gian again.
Same goes for Rockery and Crooken. Rockery is definitely going to be able to go for a move.
I thought you said Mercury then. Rockery up the inside. Oh, that's very on the brakes and hits into his teammate. And RWB's in the box. He's had to cover off Vasu.
And Rockery's had a great run through the final corner. He's now once again side by side with Crooken. And Crooken keeps on going. Not sure what he's doing that for.
RWB, is he going to come out behind Kian? No, just... Okay, that's some good clean air actually for him.
On those fresh hearts.
Very good clean air actually. But here we go, Rockery then. He's going to have to box again.
Oh, and
wow. Oh,
Gian's let him pass. There's some teammate work going on there.
That's some good team orders from Ferrari. That's some good stuff there.
I think someone told someone that he's faster than someone. Like they do at Ferrari.
Rockery is faster than you.
Can you confirm you have received this message? That's the way.
Right then, talking of letting people through. I don't know what I was going to say. Because no one's going past anyone, so...
No, there's not even some DRS action going on, except in the fight for P2. 50 Dead's mediums are going to be falling off towards the end of the race. Actually, no, he's going to have to box for another set. Same goes for Rockery. But they're still looking good. They're still in a good position.
Yeah. Might be able to stretch out to the softs, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Maybe,
true. But
you know.
I don't think softs are a very good race tire. I'd rather go on mediums.
Yeah.
Softs are only good if you only have to do 4 laps on them. And that rarely ever happens.
Well, anyway, Basu's catching up to Salvador. He's making some inroads here. I'm a bit fuming with Kian. I was rooting for Kian for this race, but he's down in P7, so he's nowhere near the win at the minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bram.
Yeah, he made a bit of a mockery of his strategy. I think he made a mistake on his outlap, which cost him a lot of time. I'm not sure what happened, but he should be higher up than he currently is.
Yeah. If RWB wins this race, I'm not going to lie to you, I think the Tier 2 Championship might actually be decided.
No. That's
Because-
bullshit. No, that's not how it goes,
No.
Matt. It's round 3 of 16.
It's round 3, yes, but but
50
the fact
points is nothing. 1 DNF and it's only 25. Then finish second 2
Wow.
times and it's 0 points. So that's not the championship. Not even close to being done.
Okay, well, Bram, you know how I like to be controversial. I'm sorry! Talking of controversial, that's a lovely little spin there for Capitan Bag, just caught it.
Watch him spin again.
That's great stuff.
Watch this happen. He's
Great
short
stuff
shifting,
there.
but then once he goes on the brakes into this corner, watch this. Yes! There he goes!
Why are we laughing?
Look
Right,
at
here
that.
we go.
That was
Sky
gonna
Dead
happen.
in the box then.
And 50 dead and Jian both in the box. Same goes for Key and Mo.
Manuel and Salvador are battling. Oh, Salvador's up the inside! Oh, that could have been contact there between the two drivers.
Good move from Salvador. Oh, and there's a bit of
Oh,
contact.
Manuel's still trying to get him on the inside here.
I think he still might be able to go for a move into the hairpin. If he deploys... Nah, it's not close enough. Good move from Salvador there. On all their tires as well.
It was all right. Decent.
But now it's 50 dead and Jihan.
Well, I really want to know what Crooken's trying to do here because I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah, me too. I think he's gonna try to go on softs, which is ridiculous.
I am a little bit baffled by what he's doing at the minute.
But we'll see. He's currently in P2. He's not doing too bad for himself.
Moises, when did he box?
He hasn't boxed yet.
Oh, look at the closing speed for RWB! Oh!
And the grip difference as well. He's gonna be able to go for a switchback here. Crooken has a big slide off the exit, and that's RWB already through. And Crooken goes into the pits as well. Not sure why he went that long.
He goes on hards now. I ain't got a clue what he's doing.
Let's have a look what tires the Haas boys whip out of the garage.
Here we go. Well, Alpine have got a set of mediums.
And it's softs for Crooken. And that's what he was trying to go for. And it's a front wing replacement. He had damage. That's why his
He's
pace
now
was
going
compromised.
to be rapid in this next part of the race for the next few laps, at least.
And 50 dead.
Bit of a battle
Still
going
not
on here.
past Manuel and Salvador. They make a bit of contact. 50 dead. Doesn't realize the grip difference that is here.
Well,
Oh,
the inside he goes for the move. That was aggressive. The Latin community do love a little dive bomb late break move.
Yes! They do love themselves.
Oh,
A
they're
little
already
risk.
along
Oh!
side by side.
Yeah, that was Manuel's fault, sorry. That was what was gonna happen.
There's been contact as the Alpine goes past. That's Moises. Yeah, that was not good there.
Now 50 dead is up the back of Salvador here. Salvador
Very
has
bad corner there. What's going on there?
so much less. Is that a word? So much less grip. Yeah,
Much less grip.
got a lot less grip than 50 dead. And 50 dead's already passed. I was trying to figure out my English, and 50 dead is already almost a second ahead now.
I don't even know. You know what? I don't even know how to say that properly. I ain't got a clue. Right, well, Crooken is looking pretty fast at this stage,
Surprise, surprise.
but those tyres are going to go off extremely quickly. So I don't see him picking up any good positions, to be honest, Bram.
He's gonna get himself a cheeky fastest lap though.
This is a nice calm race.
Yeah, a bit too calm for my liking.
Well, you can never have action at every part of the race.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
That would That would be bad for the stewards, I think.
Ooh, yeah.
Might be sending Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, but it looks like the tier 2 drivers have calmed themselves down.
Yeah, the racing has been alright today. We've seen some incidents here and there. Some people going for stupid moves, but that always happens, and I don't think it's been too bad today.
Yeah, it's been decent. Anyway, Crooked then, he's going to try and size up a move on his teammate. Look at the pace, look at the speed he's got on those softs.
The DRS is going to be deployed. And it's an easy pass for Cochran, so much straight line speed. And he's passed. He goes in very deep though. He's gone off the track, and Kian Mo keeps behind. That's some good sportsmanship
Rockery
there.
botched yet?
No. Yeah, he did, but he's not gonna be able to make it to the end, so he has to box once more. So RWB is in the lead of this race. And I don't think anyone will be able to do anything about it.
Yeah, I think RWB's just run a great race, and he definitely deserves to be up there.
Yeah, the start was crucial for him. He had a fantastic start, unbelievable.
But well, Crooken, here we go, on the back of RPR Manuel. Oh, he's going to go up the inside.
Woo! Spicy!
Wow. There you go.
It's a good move, that.
Next up is Moises. I'm intrigued to see if Rocker is going to box. Okay, he's going to continue.
Gian now is going to go for a move on Salvador. He's got much fresher tires and DRS combined with some ERS usage, and is an easy pass on the straight. Salvador tries to keep it around the outside. He turns in even though Jihan is there. He takes a good line, which means he's able to go side by side into the final corner, but he backs out because he knows this is not his battle to pick.
Oh, Emmanuel's off the circuit. Oh, God. Side by side, him and Kian. Into the first corner, Bram.
Oh, and there's contact. And Keen gets past with some contact made. Manuel has made a lot of contact today here.
Decent stuff. I'm intrigued to see what Rocker is going to do. He needs to think about boxing soon, I think.
True. I think he's gonna go for soft. Probably this lap. This or next lap.
Don't know. Well, we'll have to find out. But he is keeping the gap to RWB. He is keeping that gap.
Yeah, he's going next lap. He's gonna go for soft. What should happen? Or he might even try to finish the race actually. Hold on.
No, I don't think that's possible.
What tires did he start on? Rockery. He started on softs. 5 laps to go. His memes will be very old. There'll be 19 lap pod, but I think he might be able to make it.
Salvador and Moises, as they come through the final corner. He's got the move done, Salvador. Salvador's ran a good race tonight as Crooken goes over the curve at the final corner.
Crooken doesn't. Oh, and there's a spinner! Salvador and Moises have made contact, which lets Crooken through. Ooh, but there's
watch out, Crooken.
Yeah, and the grip difference.
Outside, there
wow.
you go.
And it's P6.
No messing about for Crooken there. What happened then, Bram? Sorry, between Salvador and Moises?
They just make contact going side by side into turn 1, and you know turn 1 is such a fast flowing corner that if you make contact, the chances of you going off the track are very high.
Okay. I think Moises can try and get the move done again though, because Salvador is on a set of hards. So, and interestingly enough, Rockery's actually not losing too much time. I think it's going to do what you did, Bram. I think he's going to try and finish this race on these tyres.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's not losing too much time, and there's only 5 laps to go from here. Those memes are going to be in puncture territory, but
yeah,
he's got the gap, and it's worth the risk, I think. If he does so, it's going to be a master stroke. It's a good strategy call either way, because if he...
What's happening to Manuel? What's happening to Manuel?
I don't know.
He's going slowly down the straight.
If Rockery keeps going, he's either going to finish first or second. That's not really going to matter, but...
He's going slowly down the straight. What's happening with Manuel?
Has he got a puncture or something? Or no front wing? I don't know. He might just be giving up on this race. Yep. Yeah, he's gone. RWB is starting to gain a lot of time this lap though. Rockery's tires are starting.
Yeah, but he gained a lot of time in the second sector last lap, and then Rockery gained it in
the third.
Yeah.
Basso's done a good race as well. I don't know what position he started, but I think he's gained a lot of places, and he's looking good for a podium here.
Started P8.
Yeah, he's on for a podium.
I'm praying for Rockery here because he had a very bad Saudi race. I think he got taken out in Saudi Arabia. Or had just a crash where he retired. But I really want Rockery. Do you know what? I want Rockery to win this race, Bram. I don't know about you, but I think he deserves it. He's ran an incredible race today. But RWB, he's on fresh hards. All the tyres to be on.
He's hunting him down. So in the middle sector.
It's gonna be a close call.
So in the middle sector. If RWB gains half a second every middle sector, it's gonna be easy pickings.
Doesn't gain too much time though.
But look at the battery situation, Maldi. RWB is on 20%, while Rockery has got almost a full battery left.
This reminds me of my race around Bahrain last season, where I was on very warm tyres and I just completely messed it up. So I really hope that Rockery cannot mess this up.
There's almost
3 laps remaining.
Yeah, there's 3 laps to go. I think he might be able to make this work, Maldi. If his tires don't blow up, it's gonna be tight, but I think he's gonna make it work.
He's just got to keep it on the road, Bram. That's all he's got to do. He's got to keep it on the road. And who said that China's a boring race?
Me.
I'll tell you something. Well, no, because it's going to be a banging race. It's going to be a banging battle for the win.
That's true. That.
Salvador's gone off the circuit. He's gone over to Japan. We'll see him round 5 there.
Well, we've got round 4 to go first.
Yeah, his home race actually. Oh, that's crazy. Home race next week, Bram, for Salvador.
And for the whole of Tier 3.
Literally the whole of Tier 3. Do join us for that, guys, next week. The return to the Spanish Grand Prix as Moises is in the box. So he might have a bit of damage.
And this is going to be an important middle sector for RWB. The gap is 2.8. He's not gaining enough through the first and third sector, so it's all to play for in the middle. But once again, he's not closing up enough. He's not gaining enough time. Gap now 2.5. He's got 2 laps to go after this.
Rockery is going to be pooing himself.
But Rockery has got the ERS though. I think he will be able to make it work.
Moises, sorry Bram, sorry to cut you off. Moises is at box, came out behind Capitan Bag here.
And that's going to be an easy pass from Moises here on those fresh softs. He might be able to back himself fastest lap in the process.
Yeah. Here we go then. Gap is 2.4 seconds With 2 laps to go, Bram. Who is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix? Is Rockery going to become... Who won in Saudi Arabia?
Don't ask me.
I forgot who won in Saudi Arabia.
Wasn't there.
I actually forgot. I actually forgot who won. Give me one moment. Because this could be the 3rd winner of Tier 2 this season. I don't think we've seen before, really. The winner of Saudi Arabia... Oh, it was a removed driver from the league. So. That's why I don't remember.
So, 2 laps to go. Gap now 2.0.
1.9 seconds is the gap.
It's all gonna be... It's gonna be down to the last lap, I think.
It's going to be this middle sector.
But Rockery's got the ERS to play with on the straights. He can just deploy it all, and he'll be fine, I think. He's managed his race so well.
Well, let's not speak too soon, Bram, because there's still a lap to go.
That's true.
RWB, I think, might
Gap
be
now
DRS
1.5.
I think RWB might have the DRS next lap, Bram.
I think so too, but let's see how much time Rockery pulls out on the straight this lap. He's deploying his full battery. RWB doesn't have anything to deploy. It's going to be gaining around 2/10 on this straight due to battery usage.
He's locked up into the hairpin. That's not going to do him any good. RWB is going to have a lot better traction as well. Here we go then. This is it. Who's going to win the Chinese Grand Prix? Is it going to be Rockery? Is it going to be RWB? We're going to find out in approximately 1.5 minutes.
So last lap time for Rockery 35.7, last lap time for RWB 34.8. So last lap alone is a 9/10 differential.
So RWB might have the DRS.
And RWB almost spins it.
He's made a mistake there. That could be curtains for his race challenge. This has been an absolutely incredible race, Bram, for both of these drivers. Basu P3.
Gap 1.3 now. He's lost 2/10 due to that mistake. If that mistake has cost him that DRS, he will be very pissed off with himself.
Very slow in the middle sector, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1. That's Salvador. As Trolley is got.
And the gap now 0.9.
Here we go then, it's going to be DRS, Bram. They're going to have DRS, but RWB is going to have no ERS.
It's all going to be down to the run out of this corner here for Rockery. If he can get a nice run through here, he's going to have the ERS to play with. He has a decent run. He's full throttle already.
Rockery. Dump all the ERS. Dump it all. Come on.
And Rockery's going to get it quite easily due to that ERS. RWB is not even closing in.
Don't mess up the hairpin.
Or the final corner.
The hairpin, Bram, and RWB is going to have a much better exit, but it's not going to be enough because Rockery's going to come around the final corner. It's going to be close, but Rockery wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Second is RWB. What a race!
Fantastic ending.
What an end, Bram, to that Chinese Grand Prix. Literally was like yesterday with Tris and Kevin. In terms of how close it was. Basil will finish in P3 on his return to the lead. Sky 50 Dead, great race for him, he'll be P4. Gian P5, great race for Crooken. Is he going to manage to be out? Is he going to manage to get out that 3-second gap?
I don't think he is.
Don't think so.
Oh, but Kian picked up a penalty.
Anyway, so Crooken's going to get P6 in this race. So it's going to be Kian 8, Salvador. Moises then coming around the final corner, he's had a shocker, but he's going to pick up 2 points for Alpine.
And then there's contact at the back. Capitan back has spun for good measures.
Was that on his own or was that contact?
Contact with Trolley.
Trolley's coming around the final corner. It's been a pretty boring race for him, but he's finally finished a race this season. He'll finish in P10 and then Capitan Bag's going to come around the final corner. I think these tyres are gone anyway, Bram. And he's going to finish in P11. Wow, that was very that was good. That was good, Bram. I think we needed that end of the race to try and give ourselves some more energy. RWB driver of the day, but do you know what, Bram? Rockery, I think, has to have it. What a race for the Hungarian driver. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Perfectly managed.
What I'm talking
Perfect.
about. That's what I'm talking about. That was great.
Spot on.
we'll get the opinions of all three drivers. Basil can speak English, so that's great news. That is it then, Bram. The Chinese Grand Prix for Tier 2. Let me just quickly screenshot this so I've got it. I have to search up the stream after. Your race winner was Rockery 13, second RWB, third Basil in the end, fourth Sky 50 Dead, fifth Jihan, sixth Crooken, seventh Kian, eighth Salvador, ninth was Moises, 10th TRT Trolley, 11th was Capitan Bag, Manuel was your first retirement, and he was joined by Oliveira, Berserker and Dilemma. That is your classification for China. Okay, Bram, while we wait for your thoughts on that race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Big strategy decisions involved. In the end, Rockery managed a perfect race. He executed everything perfectly and didn't crack under pressure like Oliveira did. And in the end, that's what got him the race win. Good recovery drive from RWB as well.
Yes. Basil, hello. If you'd like to include your audio, I'm going to give you a quick interview about the race. Are you able to include your audio? Right, okay. RWB, are you able to include your audio? Okay. A much better race here tonight than last week in Saudi. Take us through your race, and yeah, you must be very disappointed to have lost the win, but still happy with P2.
Yeah, happy with P2, starting P14. Got a great start. Straight up to 8th, I think it was.
Yep.
But then expected P1 to pit with about 5 laps to go, considering he'd been on the mediums for like 20 laps. But he didn't, so it caught me by surprise. And yeah, I left it too late for him to get the overtake on him. Fair play to him.
Okay. Next week we go to Spain. How are you feeling ahead of that race? You are the championship leader by quite a margin over Nicky, so you must be confident.
Yeah, obviously confidence still high. Finishing P1, P2 and P2 again. But so yeah, Spain's not the right track for me. It's not one of my best, not my worst, but hopefully bring back a load of points as well for the championship.
Okay, well, thank you, and good race tonight. Basil?
Hello?
Hello, are you able to include your audio?
Yes.
Okay, just take us through your race and your how you feeling about the podium.
It was a very hard race, a very, I don't know, it was just really annoying sometimes because I had to say Phil. I made some contact, so I'm feeling pretty happy about my podium, my first podium in STB, and I hoping there are pretty more to come.
Good.
Okay.
Mali?
So yeah, next week is Spain. How you feeling ahead of that?
I'm feeling pretty good because Spain is one of my best tracks at the moment, so yes, I think I can get another podium or even win there. But yeah, I don't know, I just hope I can get a good quality next week.
That's good to hear.
Okay, well, thank you, Russell, and we'll see you next week in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, that concludes your season, about to say season 19 then, that's a lie. Season 20 Chinese Grand Prix. Thank you, Bram, for being with me this evening. You can join Mafio tomorrow for my race win at the Tier 3 Chinese Grand Prix. If you don't want to watch that, for whatever stupid reason that you have, you can join us next week for the STB Season 20 Spanish Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.